Learned the true price of being family the night they tried to bill me for a house I didn't live in, and a debt I never agreed to. It happened over turkey and cranberry sauce, the kind of meal that's supposed to glue people together. My sister Lila stood up at the head of the table like she was about to propose a toast. Instead, she raised her glass and said, "So, we're remodeling. The contractor starts in January." She smiled at my parents. Then she looked straight at me. "Your half is $25,000. The room didn't react right away. Forks hovered. My father kept carving like he was cutting through a bone. My mother stared into the gravy boat like it held answers. "Sorry," I said. "My half." Lila turned her phone toward me. A photo of a quote, $50,000. "You don't have kids," she said, light and breezy. "You're the flexible one. I run a small wellness studio. I pay my rent on time. I buy my own groceries. None of that makes me a piggy bank." "You didn't ask," I said. "You announced." She rolled her eyes. "If we ask, you'll stall." "Family doesn't stall." "No," I said. It came out clean. Too clean. Like a glass breaking. My father finally looked up. "Don't start," he warned. "I'm not starting," I said. "I'm not paying." Lila's smile cracked. "You're embarrassing me." "You embarrassed yourself," I said. "You spent my money before you spoke to me." My mother made a small pleading noise. My father set the knife down hard. "If you won't help your own blood," he said, "then you're not family." Silence. Even the TV in the other room felt far away. "Okay," I said. I stood, grabbed my coat, and felt every lesson they'd taught me tug at my spine: stay, smooth it over, be useful. I walked to the door instead. "If you leave," my father said, "don't come back." I wanted to apologize for oxygen. I wanted to say I misunderstood. I opened the door. Cold air cut my face. "Happy Thanksgiving," I told the night. I drove home shaking. At a red light, my phone lit up. "Lila, stop being dramatic. Dad's furious. Just send the money." At home, I fed my cat and stared at a black screen. Another message. "Mom, please don't do this. We need the renovation." Need. That word kept flashing. Around 2 in the morning, I opened a folder on my laptop labeled boring things, taxes, utilities, scanned forms. I saw another folder, home loan. 3 years earlier, my parents had cried on the phone. Layoffs. Missed payments. They asked me to help on paper. "It's just to qualify," my father said. "You won't pay a dime." I signed. I called the bank the next morning. A woman named Renee pulled up the account. "You're listed as a co-borrower," she said. "Any new products?" I asked. "Any applications?" A pause. "There's a home equity line in process." "When was it submitted?" 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. "Was I notified?" "Disclosures were sent," she said, and read an email address aloud. It was almost mine. 1 extra letter. 1 swapped number. "I didn't authorize that," I said. My voice felt small. "Please flag it." She transferred me to security. A man named Victor said, "We'll freeze any new credit and require verification from all parties. If your consent was misused, you can file an affidavit." "Remove me," I said. "From new products, yes. From the existing mortgage, only through refinance or payoff." I sat on my kitchen floor and understood the holiday wasn't about renovations. It was about leverage. They thought they had me stitched to the house. I did what Victor told me. I went in person. I froze my credit. I changed every password. I signed a statement that said I did not approve any new loan under my name. 2 weeks later, an unknown number called. My mother's voice poured out like water through a crack. "What did you do?" "The bank says everything's frozen." "That's correct," I said. My father grabbed the phone. "Are you sabotaging us?" "You applied for a credit line with my identity," I said. With a fake email. Of course we did, he snapped. You're on the mortgage. Not with an email that isn't mine. Silence. A spoon clinked somewhere. It was a typo, my mother said too fast. Lila probably. Lila announced I was paying, I said. I'm done calling mistakes accidental. You're ungrateful, my father said. After everything we've done. You raised me like an account you could withdraw from, I said. And you told me I wasn't family when I didn't. My sister's voice cut in, sharp. You're ruining their credit because you're mad. I stopped a loan you tried to take under my name. We needed that money, she said. The contractor. I can't, I said. And I won't. You'll regret this. No, I said. I won't. After that came the chorus. An aunt. A cousin. Stories with pieces missing. I answered once with facts. They tried to open credit using my identity. I stopped it. You're welcome to co-sign. Then my father left a voicemail made of anger. I listened and felt something new, relief. Confusion had left the room. The bank asked my parents for documents. The contractor backed out. The fantasy collapsed. A month later, a letter arrived. The application was cancelled as unauthorized. Any future attempt would require me in person. They tried again anyway. My credit alert blocked it. I hired a lawyer. We sent a notice. Any use of my information without written consent would be reported. She suggested I decide whether staying tied to their mortgage was worth it. I decided it wasn't. We gave them a timeline to refinance and remove me. They did. Not with apologies. With urgency. I didn't hear about it from them. I saw it on my credit report. My name was gone. That night, I worked. I cooked pasta. I slept. Weeks later, a regular client saw me in a grocery aisle and said, "You look lighter." I changed moisturizer, I joked. "No," she said. "Your eyes look like you put something down." I had. I put down a roll. I still get holiday texts. Polite. Thin. Sometimes my sister mentions my father's blood pressure. The old me would have paid with panic. The new me sends a neutral line back. Here's the twist I didn't expect. I miss the people I thought they were. Not the ones who tried to sign my name away. The ones I kept hoping would show up. So tell me, if the people who taught you what family means tried to mortgage your future without asking, would you forgive them? Or would you finally choose yourself? We'll see you. Take care of yourself.